Hello and welcome once again to It's a Frankly Harry podcast. I'm your host, Frank Weber. So glad you could join me for this special Thanksgiving edition. I did a show like this last year, and besides just greeting you and wishing you happy Thanksgiving and hope you have a safe and happy holiday, safe travels if you're going somewhere, I decided to do a commentary on the holiday itself. I think it does have some social ramifications, if you will, that I think a lot of us have not really thought about, or maybe we kind of gloss over because it seems like I don't want to say it's marginalized, but I think the holiday itself has kind of been forgotten in a lot of ways, especially now that we're getting Christmas commercials a lot by the 1st of November or even before Halloween. And so the holiday seems to be kind of marginalized and glossed over, even though a lot of people obviously still celebrate it. We certainly still celebrate it, and it's a very important holiday for the simple fact of celebrating our gratefulness for what we have in this world and living in the country that we do. It's not a perfect country, but we have quite a bit of riches here collectively, and I don't know how many of us realize that there's a lot of countries in this world that are not quite as wealthy as we are and don't have as much. And I think there's an issue with that. I think a lot of times in society now, we're always pursuing things and pursuing, and then we get to a point where maybe we do accomplish what we set out to do, and we're very happy with that, and we're proud of ourselves, and maybe people will come and give us a pat on the back or congratulations or whatever, but then starts a new phase where we wind up having to go and pursue something else in order to give our lives meaning. And there's nothing inherently wrong with that. I mean, I'm pursuing things all the time, new ideas, new activities, new ways of doing this podcast. But I think in all of that, we seem to forget just how to be grateful and to be thankful for what we have, and realize our blessings and be glad that we have them. I think everything, of course, comes from God, and whether we realize that or want to admit that or not. And so I hope that you will take some time this Thanksgiving. I'm not trying to judge anybody, or I don't want people to think I'm judging again as I make these social commentaries, but I hope that you will take the time this special holiday of Thanksgiving to count your blessings and be grateful, and be thankful to God, be thankful to others, and just realize how special this day is. I have commented on the past that you kind of wonder sometimes, like I have a lot of memories and a lot of commentaries I could go into on this. Like sometimes it would seem like it would make more sense to combine Thanksgiving and Christmas because they're only 4 weeks apart or so. Exactly 4 weeks this year, I believe. But obviously Thanksgiving is it's very loosely related to Christian origins. The word Thanksgiving itself is found in the Bible, so I think that's where the name comes from. It's also, this is going to sound kind of dorky, but of course the word Thanksgiving is a compound word, if you want to remember that from your elementary school English class. But it's loosely based in Christianity, or at least the Bible, maybe Judaism. It's Judeo-Christian for sure. But anyway, and then of course, it seems to have been an American holiday, or at least a Western Hemisphere type of holiday, and in origin, and then largely secularized after that. But I just hope everybody kind of does those things and kind of recognizes the real meaning of it before, especially before people get into the meat of the Christmas shopping season and Advent. If you look at church liturgical calendars and all that, and the busyness and the commercialism that sometimes goes along with that, and take a break this Thanksgiving and just be thankful for what you have. I mean, we only have one life, and I think most of us are immensely blessed, and just try to slow down, keep things in perspective is what I would tell you here for this day. And by all means, call family if you can't be with them. You can talk, what you've been up to. You can talk about business, but don't talk about politics at the table. Apparently, this is a really big thing now. People won't sit down and break bread with their family simply because they have different views on things. It's very sad. And, just sit down, and you can talk about so many other things, as I just mentioned, but just sit down, enjoy the company, enjoy the food, enjoy the relaxation. I know there's, football on most of the day, thanks now to the NFL, even though it used to be a lot more of a college day, and the NFL is just taking over everything, but I'm not going to get into that. But, take it easy, eat some good food, have some good conversation, don't get upset about things, that type of thing. Oh, and I would say one of the things that I also think about this day, and a lot of times, it seems like I'm running out of things to talk about kind of early in the show. Wasn't planning on having a particularly full show today, just to tell you this, but eat whatever you want to. I mean, it doesn't have to be turkey and dressing and stuffing and green beans and pumpkin pie and everything. My personal preference was always, and I think this happened at least one year, but I can't really remember too much anymore, but my personal preference is to have like a barbecue Thanksgiving, which a lot of barbecue places will not, they'll cook a turkey for you, but we're talking about actually consuming brisket and sausage and barbecue chicken and turkey, barbecue turkey, other things. Like I think there's, my brother really likes cabrito, which is like barbecued goat, if I'm not mistaken. All the veggies and all the sweets afterwards. You could have banana pudding or ice cream or whatever if you wanted to. Vary it up. Nothing wrong with a traditional meal, but I don't know. That makes me wonder if we've been conditioned to having it, having turkey all the time, and if that in fact is what the Pilgrims and the natives had when at the first Thanksgiving all those years ago. I don't even know if that's actually what they had actually for the meal, but by all means, vary it up if you want to. You don't have to. I'm a pretty happy-go-lucky guy, live and let live, at least at my older age, at least on most things. So, but anyway, that's my Thanksgiving wish for you, and I hope it's a great holiday for you and your family again, and wishing you the happiest of Thanksgivings, and hope and pray that it'll spill over into that gratefulness will spill over into the Christmas season and into the new year. And I'm so thankful for you, my listeners, and I know you're out there even though you don't really make yourself known. And I'm so glad that you tune in every week and have the patience and the kindness to listen to me sometimes ramble on and I hope you don't consider it drivel or anything like that, but I try to put some effort into it and try to make some cogent arguments about where we are and where things are going, and but anyway, just thankful for you as well, no doubt about it, and I'm going to go ahead and end the show early today. My little Thanksgiving gift to you, in some sense, with my little call to action. I'm so glad and grateful for your listenership. So please share the show with anybody and everybody you may come across, whether it's, doesn't have to be at church or the grocery store or at work, or, can be a stranger you see at the park for all I know, and take the initiative, not just to speak to them, but maybe share the show with them as well. But sharing is caring. So again, I implore you to share the show with them and hit that subscribe button. And of course, I welcome your comments and your direct messages as well, as long as you're not electronic. I think that would be fine and appropriate to hear from you. But anyway, thank you so much for listening, and again, happy Thanksgiving. Hope it's a great one. Hope it's the best one ever for you and your family. And until next week, this is your host, Frank Weber, signing off. Love you. Thank you. Bye.